Back in the building with the Rounds Podcast. Hatchback, Caveman, Win Rent, been good.
Feeling good, living good.
Looking good over there, bitch.
Is your flirting beneficial? Like, is you getting us some deals with this flirting? Or you just flirting to stroke your ego?
Man, she gonna think he getting the invitation. But when a man flirt with a woman,
real shit.
same
Only
thing
fuck
in the
with the
relationship.
niggas I'm still
Women
with.
on
I
YouTube
still
think
with.
that's an
If I'm in a
invitation
fix,
to
they
his
buy some
bedroom.
trill shit.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. It's your boy, Benjamin Ness. If it's your first time rocking with us, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit us up in the comments. If you've been rocking with us, y'all know what it is. It's 300, Big T on it. Got my rounds with me, Caveman 55, Cuzzo Rent, Hatchback ENT. What's going on, fellas?
What's up with it? How everybody feeling today?
Cooling like a smoothie.
300 gang in the building. What's that?
What's up? Good to see my rounds. You heard me?
Cooling. Cuzzo, you say we've been slipping on the good news, baby. What you got?
Man, hey, do actually have some good news. After the debacle at the awards last week, we got some good news. The brother John Baptiste won the album of the year at the Grammys. He from the crib, you know what I'm saying? Well, in this instance, I'm gonna stretch the crib because he's from Metairie, but for this, it's all encompassing. Dude went to St. Aug. I don't know if y'all familiar with NOCA, the New Orleans Center for the Creative Arts. He graduated from there. And to me, the win was impressive because the first thing I did was like I'm familiar with the family. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Baptiste family, but it's a musical family. But like he won over some heavy hitters like Kanye and Lady Gaga and Billie Eilish and her and a bunch of them. Like, so shouts out to dude. He went, he from the crib, represent, bought it home, and he a Scorpio November, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to dude. That really made me feel good. And I thought that was like some good news coming from an award show after the debacle from the last shit.
Yeah, I like that.
Real shit. And big ups to SZA. He looked real good in that dress. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, is it safe to say we put out the coldest people in the world, entertainment wise? Like everybody from the crib, it be coming from New Orleans. Like some fire people, just the spelling bee champ. Then my man, he just New Orleans be we got it, dog. You heard me?
Hey,
Then us with the podcast, the rounds. You heard me? It's
real talk. If y'all get a chance to check out his album, check it out. I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I checked it out because he won album of the year in the Grammy. I'm like, man, let me see what he's talking about.
In the house,
it's like it got a lot of flavor to it, dog. It's not some shit I would normally listen to. I don't even know what genre is considered, but that bitch live, dog, is very easy on the ears.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, dog. I definitely try to check that out. Like I said, I did a little peeking last night, trying to see who was going, who was going to perform. But it's all good. Like I say, I want to shout out SZA, Doja Cat, for the pop duo performance award. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of SZA. So yeah. But fellas. Now, y'all know we watch a lot of TV, bro. Usually Lil Cleve be trying to get us to talk about shit that he's seen that we may not have seen, and he wants to describe it to us so then we could elaborate and conversate about his description. So we all thought better that we said we all gonna watch a movie so we can all watch it ourselves and then we could kind of talk about it. The movie we chose was American Refugee, starring Derek Luke, who, if anybody don't know him, he was the star of the Antoine Fisher movie. Erica Alexander from Living Single and the Cosbys were the stars of the movie. So what did y'all think about the movie? For those who didn't see it, it's kind of it's not really post-apocalyptic, but it's economical turmoil, I guess, like National Guard, you're kind of on house arrest type deal. Seemed like, I guess, kind of similar to what's going on, food shortages and all of that kind of stuff. And then one family takes refuge with another family. So I don't know who won't start with, their thoughts on it, but, it was a pretty live movie. What y'all thought, bro?
I'll go first, dog. Movies, a lot of times right now, is just giving a little dose of reality or a little dose of the future or what might be. and watching that movie, that's damn near almost right around the corner. Looking at how economy is, and I'm gonna be quick with it, but food shortage. Somebody about to come knock on your door because they ain't got it. So that's what kind of what that movie was depicting. So, and to see how I'm gonna be real with myself, I ain't prepared for that kind of. You feel me? When we looking at what was going on, he was trying to help his old lady and his sister and these people with the guns. You know, the white folks had the guns already. We all talked about that, and he wasn't prepared. He was just a regular dude handling his business, trying to take care of his family, but not having a weapon to be able to protect yourself put you in a situation where you have to. Oh man, it puts you in a situation where you don't want to be in, where you have somebody else mercy at every beck and call, or you out of there. So it's a decision you got to make. So watching him deal with that and having this man have complete dominance over him because he had the gun and knew how to shoot. Ooh, that was hard to envision myself having to live in that type of reality. So I had to think, damn, do I need to? I know how to shoot. You feel me? But I wasn't on that level as the white dude. But luckily, he was able to muster his strength, which I believe I'd have definitely done for my family. You did. I'm dying for my kids. So I'd have went back. Hopefully, he'll give me a quick one or I'll get him. That's how I would have been thinking. But seeing him get in there, handling his business, and the courage he went back to get his family and succeeded, and ultimately the outcome, I kind of thought it was a pretty decent outcome to, get your mind, everybody get back on in order to get back together and stop the separation type. So that's kind of, where I was at with it.
What you say, Hatch?
For the most part, I enjoyed the movie. It had a bunch of innuendos and because to be honest, the movie for me, like the beginning and the build up, right? It was great,
Right.
but it left you wondering what the fuck happened between him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Off screen, like what I'm saying, and they hit on it, but like, what was the real details of that? Because like he was an educated man, right? Esteemed guy, making a lot of money, right? But he had no respect in his house. So what?
Well,
What?
remember he was cheating on his wife, so she was drove over that. So you
Yeah,
kind of understandable.
no, no, it ain't about just a cheating thing. You
All right.
listen to what I'm saying? Like a a woman ain't gonna lose no respect for you for you cheating on her. Okay, I don't remember she said something about you trying or what I'm saying, you something about him attempting to do something but not able to fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? And she
He
Like
was
it
said
was
trying to help the
stuff
sister, and she
about
got killed. She was
it was,
pissed.
nah, it was before that. You see, like she was okay. She lost her sister, and she was kind of going through with it. But in honesty, that situation, that conversation flipped from being her sister to
Yeah,
you
she
know what
was
I'm saying,
on his
to something
ass.
else. You know what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. The something else is what kind of led to everything. Him having to beg and listen to everything she says. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And uh, it goes to show you that like we are not our grandfathers. Like our grandpas would never been in that situation.
you,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
damn right.
They know how to shoot, they know how to hunt, they know how to fish, they
Right.
know how to fucking, you know,
Mm-hmm.
plant, get it out the ground. You know what I'm saying? And they had
Right.
those survival skills that a lot of us traded in for corporate jobs. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Motherfucker talking about, he went to, whatever prestigious college or whatever. Okay, and he can quote this one and quote that one. But when the nut cutting began, he ain't got enough in him to be able to take care of his family and fend for
Right.
himself.
Right.
So what's really important in life? Is it a
right.
good education or is it survival skills?
I would
Probably.
say they have equal importance. They both hold value. But for me, for the movie, it was all right. Like I enjoyed it to a certain
Well,
extent.
hold up,
Like
hold up, hold up, Rand. What value did it hold for him to have a fucking degree in that situation?
in that situation, a degree didn't hold value, but I'm saying overall, in general, it holds value.
Hold on. Can I talk about that part? I think his knowledge and education and understanding was able to get his ass back, smoke them niggas out, get them out, burn a guy.
I don't think that's nothing he learned in college.
Well, I'm just talking about his overall intelligence. I think that it was able to aid him in doing what he did, and I think being just literally smart, college and all of that was a part of him able to go help his family. No,
because ultimately the guy with the gun didn't come out on top in this depiction.
Correct.
But obviously, like too,
They don't have nothing to do with college.
He had some sort of I would say training, and or he knew how to handle himself to a certain degree, because when he was tasked with shooting the gun,
right,
he was able to shoot the gun.
Right.
He was in the military as well. He was a veteran.
Yeah.
So I mean,
what you
for
say?
me, I didn't like. I did like the fact that he was like such a proud non-gun owner, because I deal with that a lot, and you know, in the black community, and I'm really taken aback by it, because why? I don't understand how you don't have nothing to protect yourself. Like that's like, you know,
that's a no-go. That's
and
can't do that.
in the situation, like you said, I was wondering too, the dynamic between him and his wife. It was just off the whole time. Now, even the situation with the sister, like I don't know what he could have did different, but it just felt funny the way you just ran off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it was good. Like you said, LeCleve, I don't feel like I'm prepared for no doomsday shit. I've watched doomsday preppers and this and that, and I mean, but the thing that I kind of question, like this nigga had all this top-notch security and all that. How you ain't see this nigga breaching? You know what I'm saying? Like you got all this fucking surveillance. This nigga could come in and smoke you out and all that. But I think it only had that outcome because it was written to have that outcome. In real life, majority of the time, the armed motherfucker come out on top.
Well, I mean, when you getting smoked out, like when you in them bunkers, you need to be able to breathe, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you fucking choking to death, your ass coming up out, you coming up out of that ground, and you ain't, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you ain't got your 100% shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you disoriented, and motherfucker just need that little quick second to you know what I'm saying, get the ups on you. But I agree with you. I don't think in that situation, watching everything, that if it was real life, it wouldn't have turned out that way. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
a question for y'all. Ren, you made the comment about him being, proud to be anti-gun. Do you feel that a lot of us are anti-gun because of programming? Because I heard a lot, when I was coming up, oh, don't touch that pistol. That, you go to jail if they, all the stigmas they put on you, and I guess being for sure a black man carrying a firearm. Do you think a lot of the reason why some of us are so anti-gun is due to programming and lack of education about weapons?
Definitely. One statement that really irks my nerves when I hear people say it, because they'll throw this in your face so quick. Our ancestors died for you to have the right to vote. You have to exercise that right. No, our ancestors died for us to have equal rights. And one of those rights is the right to defend yourself, the right to bear arms. Why we don't exercise all these rights equally? You see what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's a part of programming. I was raised by a single mother, and it was like guns are bad. Don't touch no guns. Woo. So when my partners and shit had guns, it was always an illegal firearm. So I steered clear. Then once I became a man, once I had a family, once I had other lives that I'm tasked to defend, all that shit went out the window. Like, because just in my mind, if like when I got my wife, my kids and everything, if a motherfucker come in here with a gun and say, do whatever, what the fuck I'm gonna do if I don't have a gun? You see what I'm saying? Like, how can I adequately defend mine if I don't have nothing to defend them with? Like, don't get me wrong, baseball bat and shit, cool, but if a nigga got a gun and say drop the fucking bat, you're dropping the fucking bat.
Hatch, I got one for you, and feel free to comment on that one too, bro. What did you think about the whole nursing situation? You feel me? As far as her having to nurse the child of the white child, so forth and so on. You know, even though it looked like the other lady was sick or whatever, you know, and it seemed like she might have been stretching the truth a little bit. But what did you know, how
for the most part, that's how I guess she showed her value. You know what I'm saying, and using the situation to be able to barter her skills and services
It was
for
brilliant.
shelter and shit. Yeah,
It was brilliant.
yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I would say brilliantly disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, but it bought him some time. You know what I mean?
It kind of harkened back to the old days. I don't know if y'all know, but that was a real thing. Like the
but that she was setting it up for them to be able to have some leverage. She was fucking the white chick up, telling her, letting the baby fuck her titties up, so she couldn't. So she was the only one could feed the baby. That give them time to try to think about how to fucking figure out some shit they could do. So that was a brilliant move. Because if you don't need it, he ready to kill y'all. Y'all out of there.
When he crept up on in the shower, did y'all think it was gonna?
I thought he was about to give her that ass and looked like she wanted to get it to her.
She
Wait, can we rewind back? Oh, I want to ask y'all something. Like, it caught me initially when they first went over to the neighbor's house. The little young dude come over, he strapped and everything, like, send your wife by herself. He like, nah, I'm gonna come too. Do you or your old lady go in that situation?
No.
But
What
to
the
me,
fuck?
that speaks to what Hatchet was saying.
He got the pistol on you. He ain't asking you.
Like, to me, like the way she handled the situation, it let you know who was running the shit.
Right.
I'm
off.
Going. She emasculating him out the gate. Every time he basically say something, it's like,
look, when the show coming on, as it's coming on, they showing this, they showing that, they showing books, right? Toxic Masculinity was one of the books that they showed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all don't think she was right to give her some shit, like to treat him a little fucked up for a while?
we don't know. First of all, we don't know what happened.
Well, we know he cheated on her.
Number one.
Well, I feel like once we
don't
in
know what happened,
survival mode, that shit out the window.
Number two. If you're that fucked up, lead a man.
Hold on, slow down.
No. It don't matter what happened. If you fucked up about it, leave the man. He ain't your prisoner. He ain't your prisoner. You're not listening to what I'm saying. He's not a prisoner. Like too many times, like people have situations happen and somebody feel violated or whatever. So in return, for the rest of their life, they're going to hold that shit over your head. And that's not how life works.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking, I don't know how long it's been between the time he cheated and we watching the movie. So I'm.
But that ain't got that. But that don't have nothing to do with regular fucking life.
It does because I'm gonna tell you why. Because she got time to feel upset. She got to give her. Hold up. If you cheat on your girl, she'd give her a couple months to be pissed off at you before y'all could get back to normal. So that's what I'm seeing in the movie. She pissed off at the nigga. She talking to her sister, trying to tell her, you know what? I'm thinking about it.
But what does that have to do with regular life that she's pissed off? Bitch, it's situational awareness. You don't see what the fuck going on? Nothing was going on. Got nothing to do with me cheating or whatever. All right. So let's get shit where it go.
I agree with you on that point, but I disagree when you said a dude cheating wouldn't make a woman lose respect for him. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Talking about the level of respect.
That's not why they lose respect. They lose respect when the motherfucker lie. It ain't for.
That's a part of it. Yeah. Like I can't cheat on you and tell you where I'm at.
No, it's a difference.
Well, I think like you might not respect like it. All right, you're gonna harbor some ill will and or bad feelings, and you're gonna have a level of disrespect for the actions that was done. But the time frame, emasculate a man,
that's not a reason.
Different shits to me. Like, you might not like me, you might feel I'm a bad motherfucker, but at the same time, you still gotta treat me with the respect.
And I agree, she was a little
that
bit.
That word y'all said, the emasculating thing, like. How can you become emasculated? Like a woman just can't do that. There has to be some allowing on your part. Like, so when you say she should have just left, leaving is a two-way street. If you're not being respected in your house, if you're emasculated, you can leave as well.
But see, this is the thing. your emasculation is still tied to your finances. You could talk about you could just leave as you want, but guess what? There's a lot of shit that you're gonna have to fucking make sure you got in line in order to leave. With
I got a
and
Still a
question.
two-way street.
I
You
got a
just
question.
said the
It
woman
is.
should leave.
It is.
I got a question for Hatch.
She the one got the problem. She the one got the problem.
I think they both have a problem. If you don't respect me and you're emasculating me, the way you treat me is a problem. And for you and for me, the way I'm being treated is a problem. Being emasculated is a problem for him.
Well, hold on. Let me ask this question. Goody, you married. Say this hypothetical. If you cheat on your old lady and she forgive you, how much would you tolerate for her, you know, her attitude, personality, knowing you did what you did? How long would you tolerate her being an asshole towards you without you feeling a certain type of way? Well, bitch, you're going too far.
0 days. 0 days.
What the statute of
The first day.
are, but to some beds you make, you got to lie in them. You know what I'm saying? To each individual, how long you choose to lie. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta take that lick, and you're gonna have to deal with some of the shit that come with it.
Exactly. Had you saying nothing, bitch, I cheated on you. Shut up.
I cheated. Let's get back.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. We talking two different things here. You having feelings is one thing, and everybody is allowed to have them. You just having fucked up behavior because of them feelings. Just because you fucked up don't mean you got to lash out. You see what I'm saying?
That's what happens though.
But look, we got to stop allowing that.
The shit up now.
No, we're not doing that. But at a certain point, it's like, come on. Like,
that's my point. You at a certain point, but when you first initially,
you're not talking about time. I say at a certain point, meaning at a certain point of your behavior. Like, come on.
But okay, if you have an indiscretion in a relationship, now there's a little more leeway for that other person. You can't tell me, hey, I fucked up, but you better act the exact same or I'm leaving your ass. Like, that's not realistic. No. Like, you gonna deal with some shit.
I agree. I think you being too hard on her, Hatch, for her behavior.
I'm not saying that either. No. I agree with Hatch on the situational
I don't know what happened.
In general, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we're not gonna put up with that shit or whatever like that, or we'll give you a little leeway. But when the world is fucking collapsing around us and you mad over some cheating shit,
stupid bitch. Like,
you don't get your goddamn mind right.
Right, I slapped the shit out your ass.
That's what he should have did, bitch.
No, he should have did, but he should have
condoned domestic violence
and put her in the fucking room. And look, cut this fucking bullshit. Yeah. You can do this shit some other time. Right now, fucking time.
Yeah, it wasn't a place for that, dog.
Oh, yeah, get your mind right.
We united front, boy. Yeah, we really need to be trying to figure out how to take over the Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was hoping. I was just praying she wasn't about to give up that pussy.
I ain't gonna lie. She would have let the white man hit. I was gonna turn it off. I swear I was, dog. I said, if she fuck this dude, I'm not watching the rest.
Why?
No, I would have finished watching that shit. I'd have finished watching it because she ain't had no choice. So either or, you might well say she gave it up. She had no choice.
If she didn't have a choice, he would have fucked in the shower. She had a choice.
Yeah, she played it about good as she could.
Yeah, she convinced the nigga not to fuck with him.
Did she play it, or did it work out in her favor?
It worked out in her
favor.
I'm
talking about that particular one. Oh, yeah.
I don't think she was. I don't think she was really like pulling his leg or nothing.
No, come on, Hatch.
I think she was. I don't think she really was. I think she was in survival mode.
And in survival mode, part of that entails her raising that leg up and giving him some of that pussy. That's survival mode.
Then she would have did that.
Right. That's what I'm done saying.
And got to that point yet.
That's what I'm saying.
She was still able to bullshit him to the point where I could tell you what you want to hear, but what you want to hear is how it actually would go down.
If my man didn't come back in about 2 days, it'd have been a wrap.
Right. Because she don't want to feel like she doing nothing wrong. It's just a situation. Yeah. Plus, with your girl and shit, like, we gotta lay this out right so it could, it ain't.
And if she told me she gave up that pussy, I'm out of there.
Yeah. Well, he kicked that nigga out anyway. So
I'm talking about when I save her. What happened?
No, I ain't saving your ass. You home?
No, I'm saying you don't know what's happening in the shower. You coming to get him?
It don't
She
matter.
Oh,
said
you
he
saying
raped
once
me.
he saved,
What?
you done came in and saved her, and she said, "Hey, I let your boy smash."
I'm out of there.
Okay, well, thanks for saving me.
Yeah,
Shame, bro. We definitely gonna kind of revisit this. Why men kind of hop on the path a little bit before we get there. Thrill seeking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm kind of boring. I go on vacations and shit. I don't really do too much. I'm not really trying to kayak. I'm not trying to skydive or no shit. You know what I'm saying? Bungee jump or none of that type shit.
I'm with
Cleve that kind of brought this one up.
I'm with it. All of it.
Where you fall on that, Hat? I know Cleve was in the service, so he felt like he, you know what I'm saying? You a big thrill seeker, or you kind of want to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground?
Man, I guess it really depends on the moment. You know, for the most part, I ain't no real risk taker. You know what I'm saying, in natural life, but you know, I've been known to, jump out of plane or do a little something crazy every now and then. But just like going to fucking Six Flags or some shit like that and getting on a ride, I ain't got time for that shit. That shit, it doesn't really give me I don't know. Some people get a jolt out of that shit. I don't really fuck with it. My boy B Mac on his Instagram, he went to Cabo and he showed himself doing the fucking sky, like the bungee jumping, right? It's like 4 stories high and he jump off and shit with the camera and shit. And he said he was scared as a motherfucker, but he walked up there, he did this shit live. That shit was live as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But that probably ain't for me though.
I'm gonna let you go, Ren.
I definitely ain't no motherfucking thrill seeker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, laid back. If the plane is not on fire, I'm not jumping out that motherfucker. When I say I'm bungee jumping, I'm talking about sexual activities only. You know what I'm saying? Kayaking, I'm not that strong of a swimmer, so I'm not fucking with that. Like, nah, like I'm black, nigga. To me, riding and smoking is a thrill. That's a thrill seeking right there, nigga. Like, anytime I see the fucking
kayaking is not really considered a thrill seeking.
That's just
I don't know what thrill seeking is, nigga. I don't seek thrills.
Shit. I'm not fucking around.
Now me personally, I was in the Marines, so I skydive. I did this shit called extreme boating, and I did this shit called spy rigging. I think the spy rigging shit was more dangerous than skydiving. I'm gonna speak on the sky rigging shit. It's like we got a harness on our body, and we strapped to a helo. That's a double helicopter with the 2 propellers. So when that bitch go up, one person go up, and then the next person. So we just hanging like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the purpose of that is at night we do a mission in a foreign territory. They'll get us over to a certain body of water, and they'll just cut us out the air. Boom. We ain't way out there, but they'll lower us down, and they'll cut us out the air, and we drop unstrapped. You feel me? So no parachute, no nothing. And I remember the first time I did that, we got a primary and a secondary harness. So when I go up the first time, everything good. So we got to do the drill twice. The second time I go up there, my primary harness broke and I dropped. Boom! But the secondary harness was having me up by my rib. I couldn't breathe. So I'm in the air waiting to get down, singing church songs, everything. So that was scary. Now skydiving is a different story. The first time we got a person on you, you do that twice, and then you feel me? I'm gonna explain the first time, even with the person on me. The parachute don't open, it's over with. So you gotta be in a whole different realm mentally when you're dealing with something like that. You ain't thinking normal. You thinking about living or dying, and then after you get out the air and that parachute open up and you waiting to land, because you still don't know if something gonna rip through the parachute. You don't know if something, you just waiting to land. But when you hit the ground, dog, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like I was born again.
Hey, so I'm gonna take back a little bit of the shit I said. I think skydiving is something I might would do.
When I think about shit, I relive it. So I'm breathing like I was in.
Well, I mean, I'm good for some type of adventure. I gotta admit that. You know what I'm saying? Some shit may not be thrill seeking, but I take certain risks on certain things. You know what I mean? Like I drive fast. You know what I'm saying? On the track, on a straightaway, Haynes Boulevard, whatever. I drive fast. Most people think that's you know, a little nuts, but
So the point, would you skydive, Ren? You telling me like if we got together, you
I
couldn't
do it.
muster?
I do it.
Goody.
I'm not gonna lie, skydiving.
I'll be waiting on y'all, baby.
One thrill-seeking thing I've considered, like, but I heard once you up there, ain't no backing out. Huh?
I'm jumping first.
Hey, man, look, have fun, bro. It ain't for me. You hear me? I'm the dude. When you go to the amusement park, if the roller coaster go upside down, I'm straight.
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Just
I'm
drop
doing
down
all
in
that.
time. Yeah.
To me, that's not thrill seeking. That's just like
that ain't. I don't see that as thrill seeking.
Well, I probably, like I do that type of shit with my kids. I'm never going to an amusement park by myself.
When I say thrill seeking, when I'm thinking about thrill seeking, I'm thinking about let's go to let's go to Bogota, right? Let's go to the jungle.
I'll be more inclined to do that.
What the fuck for?
Jump off some shit.
What you mean? What the fuck for? I'm going
to go to the jungle.
For what? What you mean for what?
And hope a lion. You can see a lion in a fucking thick.
It ain't no lions in the jungles of Colombia, man. Ain't nothing but just Colombian people, bro.
Let's go down and do something like that.
Some relics, some artifacts. I want, you know what I'm saying? Go visit the temple. I want to go to, you know what I'm saying? Jump off
I do that, but when you say jungle and thrills, I'm thinking fucking lions and shit chasing you.
No, lions jungle.
You got to come up off that, Goody.
Nah, bro.
Real seat, man. I'm jumping.
Man, look, I want to sit. I'm watching them motherfuckers.
I'm jumping. Come on, nigga. Let's go. You nigga get loud.
Somebody got to get the footage.
I'm good, bro. Look. Just tell me where to point at. Where you at, baby? I'm locked in on you. I'm straight, though.
Would you go swimming? Would you go swimming with sharks?
Fuck no.
In a shark tank? You wouldn't do that?
You
wouldn't get the tank?
Why, bro? I'm gonna be in the tank.
No, you would listen. You
in the tank. In the cage,
and they drop in the cage, and swimming around, and it's great white.
I'll do that if I'm in the cage. Yeah, hell yeah.
Up and shit. I'm stuck
for what?
To see him.
No, that's a part of life. You don't get to. You just want to walk the streets and drive every fucking day. Go to work.
Like, no, I don't want to see that thrill. No,
I go camping or something like he said. Let's go out in the wilderness.
Man, come on. I sleep by your nigga house. What? Camping.
Yeah, I'm chilling, me, baby.
I'm coming out there this weekend. Come by your house.
Yeah, there you go, Thailand, baby. Barbecue.
Now, cuz, when you say camping, you talking about going somewhere? You talking about pitching a tent in the backyard?
Oh no, not the backyard, baby. I want to see something. I'm big on scenery, bro. But I ain't trying to,
Nigga, have a little thrill in your life. Nigga, have a heart pumping. Let your heart beat, nigga.
Nigga, we grew up in the hood, boy. We had thrills every day of our motherfucking life.
You ride motorbike?
Ain't like jumping out no fucking airplane.
I never rolled nothing.
No streets of New Orleans make you feel like that.
Nigga, dodging bullets, jumping out the airplane. Both of them, you feel like this could be it.
Right. It's an adventure. Well,
one of them you volunteered.
I'm the nigga who drive the Cadillac, baby, 45 miles an hour. I'm chilling.
Shit, just going to the fucking second line or going to goddamn Mardi Gras.
Thrill seeking.
Bro? That's a motherfucking adventure, bro.
I'm adventured out, baby. I survived.
I can't disagree with that.
You don't know what's going on.
So you might as well bungee jump, nigga. Fucking from the bullets, nigga. Bungee jump. Skydive. Fuck it.
I'm doing, baby.
I do a lot of bungee jumping.
Nigga, New Orleans prepared us for no fear. Y'all pussy ass niggas scared.
No, ain't nobody scared. I'm not scared of anything.
I done moved. I done got a taste of some shit. I'm straight on all that, fuck it. I'm ready to die type shit.
Nigga ain't living on the edge no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all not ready to die?
Huh?
Y'all not ready to die?
I ain't
I wouldn't
rushing.
say that.
I'm
Honestly,
not
like
ready, but
I
I ain't
feel
afraid.
I feel like whenever it comes, that's just a natural part. Like, am I ready? No,
Right.
nigga. I still got kids. I want to see my grandkids and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But if I
I'm not saying wanting to die. I'm saying ready in your
no,
head.
hell no, I ain't ready to die. I got shit to do.
What you got to do?
I got kids to raise. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got,
Says who?
huh?
I'm
Says
talking
who?
about you. I'm talking about you. What you got to do?
I'm telling you, that's what I have to do. I have kids to raise. Like, I have to be here to guide them throughout this fucked up, thrill-seeking life. You know what I'm saying? I have personal goals that I would still like to accomplish as well. But like, if I was to go to sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow, fuck. I mean, I feel pretty good about what I've put down. But at the same time, you know, you always want to leave your kids in a position to supersede. I mean, to exceed what you've done. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, my youngest kid's not even a year yet, so I don't feel as though I've instilled anything in them yet. So I can't go nowhere right now.
It's interesting.
Hey, bro.
But I don't fear death. It's not something that like, and I say that because it was a time at a point in time in life where I once did. When I was a kid, I remember vividly thinking like, "Oh shit, they gonna
What
put me
gonna
in a
happen?
fucking casket."
Yeah,
Like I
what
don't
gonna
know if
happen?
I had went to a funeral or what, but I was fucked up for a while.
Right.
And now I'm just like, you know, it's gonna happen. It's a part of life.
I done seen enough. I done seen enough life to know that that ain't the end. You know what I'm saying? Uh, damn near 80% of the people I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? It's turnover. You know, motherfuckers come, motherfuckers go, come and go. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and being, early 40s, I'm looking at the people that started out with me in my same,
Yep, out of there.
along look, and a lot of them didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them fell off early.
20s,
Before that.
Before that,
teenager. I know it.
man, I lost my one of my best friends. I want to say how Mouse was like maybe 16 or something. Yeah, bro, young. I've
Right.
experienced violent deaths at a
Mhm.
young age consistently growing up in
Right.
New Orleans. I
Right.
feel like living like that, it desensitizes you to a lot of shit. Like, so that's why I don't feel the need to thrill seek like I
Exactly.
feel
And
like
then
I've
y'all,
lived the thrilling life.
do y'all
Right.
remember like in school they used to throw the announcements? Like I will never forget my partner Henry. Nigga was cool, older than me, and you get them announcements at school about somebody from school was killed. Y'all got that at y'all school? I went to Landry
Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't, depending
on the
on what.
intercom. Letting we lost one of our Buccaneers. Henry Saint said, "That's my dog." I'll never forget it. I was in 7th grade.
Dawg, I never forget. Same. I'm not gonna say I was in 7th grade. I know for a fact I was in middle school. I was at 28. You know what I'm saying? Two dudes I ain't gonna say I was cool with, but like, you know, there was cool dudes older than me, so I'm trying to hang with them or whatever.
Mhm.
Motherfucker, motherfucker shot the dude and paralyzed him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this is middle school, nigga. Like, so I couldn't, I'm like, damn, so he ain't gonna never walk again? Like, damn, like, so then I was like, well, what the fuck that was fuss? Dog, the shit was, I forgot what it was over. It was over some shit so trivial, so minor. One dude will never walk again. One dude, I think he got like 20 something years for that shit in middle school. Two lives completely destroyed over bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, dog, growing up the way we grew up, and we all grew up in different neighborhoods, so don't get it twisted, but I firmly believe ain't nobody hood harder than the other hood. Like nigga kill you in Chicago, New Orleans,
I don't,
Philly, and the
and and
suburbs all over.
and that's the problem that really, gets under my skin when people they they so-called rep they hood, or they say they hood, and they say how violent that they hood is, and they think that's a badge of honor. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, that shit is so fucking aggravating. You know what I'm saying? I wish we get to the point to where, you know, we repping our fucking hoods or where we come from for the good that we putting out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it's a youth thing. I think it's a generational thing. I think the ones who's doing it now, talking about how repping their hood and the violence, when they get our age, they're gonna talk like us, and then the ones behind them go perpetuate the same cycle for some type of reason. I just think that's how it feel like it's just looking that way. Because when we was young, we understood it. I kind of thought we was fucking hot because we was the niggas, New Orleans niggas. You feel me? Now I'm older.
That was a badge of honor. Like, nigga, I live in the murder camp.
But it's because of you. I think it's a youth thing. That's kind of why. Now that I'm older.
But when I went to the military, like in 1999, right? That sounds like a long fucking time ago.
Nigga, that was a long time ago.
I went 1 year after you.
Nigga, that was.
Fuck. But in 99, right, in Oklahoma, and they got guys from all over the country, right? And they were so jocked out over the fucking, you know what I'm saying, Cash Money, no limit shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was at the height of his shit, right? Well, the upswing. But anyway, they were always talking, ask about New Orleans and shit about New Orleans.
Yeah.
And the shit that was really like, you know, kind of really interesting, you know, to them, it was not about violence or the street shit at all.
Right.
It was basically about, you know what I'm saying, a nigga swag, you know what I'm saying, how we talk, how we walk, how we, you know what I'm saying, what our personality. Well, no, not even, I'm talking about the people, the personality, you know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of set us apart. But the violence, you know what I'm saying, like, just think about all the people in the city, you know what I'm saying, the type of, you know, unique type of people in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Just think we can save half of the motherfuckers that we losing in the street. Think of the culture and the richness that will come from that. You know how many motherfuckers were cut down before they prime, that they didn't even have time to develop their shit to really, you know what I'm saying, give back to the community or give back to society.
Yeah, definitely. And I think about like a lot of our people who still in New Orleans, dog. When you leave New Orleans and go to another city that has nothing, that know nothing about how you are, they fall in love with a motherfucker from New Orleans. It's just we just them type of people when we go somewhere. We just had him. He won a Grammy for the best album. We got the spelling bee champ, dog. We got a whole lot of cold people coming out of New Orleans, and even us who ain't really famous, we still got. You know, got swag and flavor when we go other places outside our own comfort zone.
That's what I'm about to say, dog. We got a flavor that's so unique and so authentic. Like, motherfucker really be, say it again. I just want to hear you say and hanging on every word you say. Like you say, you really be feeling like a motherfucking superstar out of town.
Let me give you a quick example. I'm at work. I said, we about to burl some shrimp. We about to burl some. What? What's that? I said, we about to burl some shit. What you mean? Are you saying boyo? I said, man, burl. You're so funny. Yeah. Say, baby. Like, what?
Oh, they love that.
I'm the man and I'm the favorite nigga at work.
Definitely got a lot of culture, a lot of flavor. That boy say the favorite nigga at work.
Wouldn't have phrased it like that, but you know.
I just want to repeat it so it could just sit out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mental midget. Back at it again.
Hopping Bob. Hopping Bob, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I got all my rocks, boss.
You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, dog, I heard some shit. And when I heard it, I thought of you first, Hank, because I know you were going to have some wild shit to say. I figured anyway. You did. So, dude, he called into a show. He been with the broad. I don't know how long, but basically he been with her. He locking it in. Just got engaged, you know, so they're planning to get married. For whatever reason, he goes through the phone. He said when he go through the phone, he find nothing but old porn with her and her ex-boyfriends. At least 3 of them. You feel me? And he like, first off, they ain't never, huh? He had to watch them because you can clearly say they're of her ex-boyfriends. So you know something. But nevertheless, they in the phone. You just recently got engaged to, y'all haven't made no porn. And I guess this not a side of her you necessarily know. So you popping the videos, you saying pearl necklaces and some more shit, and you really taking it back. What is the brother to do? And I kind of bring that back to when I said earlier, us as men kind of hop on the past a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Should he even really trip off that? Saying as though she didn't cheat on him. He don't have it. It's not no current videos. You know, shit time stamped and shit. He could clearly see there's not no new shit. Did she just not delete it yet? You shouldn't take it personal. Do you even tell her you saw the shit?
How old are these people? We talking about 20s, 30s, or 40s?
Now that I don't know the demographic, but I'm gonna say
go put an age on it, Goody.
Let's say late 20s, early 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
I'm out of there.
First time, probably.
Young nigga, I'm out of there.
First of all, you violating by going in her phone, my nigga. Like that's some weak nigga shit right off the bat. Number one. Nah, that you done got yourself into some shit. Now you gonna sit there and watch them. Okay. Now you done, came to the conclusion it's her ex. It's not somebody she currently fucking. It's some old video. So maybe she has some, sentimental value to it. You dig? But y'all just date. Y'all dating. Hold up.
Sentimental value.
Y'all not married. Y'all just got engaged, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I say at this point, this is how you play it. You fucked up by going in the phone, but you found them. So it's like, look, hey, can you delete these motherfucking things? I like, what's the point of you having this? Why are you still keeping this? And if she fly off the handle, then you got to go. If she delete them, then you got to have a short memory and keep fucking going because ain't nothing changed.
Nah.
Ain't nobody did nothing to nobody.
So your caveat is if she deletes them without any pushback, we could get past this.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have been in her phone. You shouldn't have been in her phone.
That's not a hard ass, though, Hatch.
You shouldn't have been in her phone from the beginning.
Well, you don't know what. Well, I disagree. Like he said, because she could easily be like, "No, I keep this for sentimental value." I like the. Like she could give some type of pushback and not be willing to delete them.
Right, and then I'm like, well, all right, then I got a problem with that. Then we don't need to be fucking engaged.
I'm gonna take this for this perspective. If I'm about to be engaged to her, that mean me and her
You're
on
already
a level.
engaged.
Right. If I'm engaged to her, that mean me and her on a level where I trust her.
If she doing shit on a video that I've been trying to get into, and it's like, no, I don't, bitch, then we got a problem. Like if she all the way out there, you feel me?
I'm trying to, like I said, if I know her, I'm at an engagement point with her. I don't think I'm gonna watch no whole video. I'm breathing like a dragon.
You might as well watch it, but it's right there.
Too. I'm talking about
I'm angry off from jump. I'm breathing like a dragon, but I'm gonna have to gather myself.
Ball gaga and all that. God damn.
I gotta gather myself. I gotta be mature. Now listen, I gotta be mature. This is a woman I'm engaged to. I trust her already. So in this shit in the past,
oh, bitch, you put in her phone.
Nigga, sometimes I use my girl phone.
No.
Yeah, let's say it came about like that because I have a problem with the going through the phone thing too. But let's say you was just using her phone and some type of way you stumble across them. You actually wasn't going through her shit.
I don't see how that even would happen.
You ain't gonna stumble across no shit, nigga. You just fucking pressing buttons.
The phone.
You looking for it.
In the videos, like that's two different fucking icons. Bitches, you trying to use the phone.
No, you reach me your phone, my thumb hit the fucking video button.
No, that ain't happening.
I'm sure them ain't gonna be at the top. This nigga went. Come on, man.
But I'm saying, listen, let me finish mine. If I'm fucking looking through a phone, trust my old lady, but I'm a nigga. I don't trust nobody. I'm going to look through the phone. And I see some shit she banging, and I see 2017. It's 2022. I'm angry that they're still in the phone. I'm going back to my mental.
You angry?
Maturity.
You angry?
Man, you goddamn right.
Oh, why you angry?
You ain't never got it like that neither. You know,
I'm angry. That's still in the phone. So I'm going back to my mental maturity. I'm saying, okay, this is my girl. I'm with her. She ain't been showing me no sign of infidelity.
Cleve, you watch the video. It's some shit she tell you. I don't like doing that. You see her, she on that bitch just
clapping. Yeah. Oh. Wing digging in that bitch. Yeah.
And then I gotta give payback. Some kind of way I gotta give revenge.
Well, River, nobody did you nothing. What the fuck is you talking about? You violated. You went to motherfucking.
What I saw. I gotta satisfy my anger around.
For me.
What
we could get past this shit. But
what you got to say, Ren? Because fucking Cleo on some bullshit.
Cuz said videos. First thing, how many different exes you done made this porn with?
Let's just say it's two.
Okay. It's two. 2 things gonna have to. Well, 3 things gonna have to happen.
I never made no video with you, cuz. You done been
so that's one of the things that's gonna have to happen. First of all, you gotta delete that shit.
Did you ask to make a video? Did you ask to make a video?
No, whether you did or not, you've been together a long time.
Listen, first of all, you got to delete them. Second of all, we got to make videos, and anything you done did on that video that I saw that I ain't get, I got to get that shit. If you don't do it no more, I feel played.
Nah, I ain't nothing in there like that.
Good
down the move.
I ain't got to study it to see
right now the move to say, hey, yeah.
I don't got to do that.
You gonna do that?
Hold on, fellas. We gotta.
Why is this on your phone? That's how I'm handling it.
Nah, gentlemen.
She better get. Oh, I forgot. You forgot. What?
Listen, if she gave me the phone and it, so like you say,
no, you went through our phone. I tried that. Y'all say you can't do that. You went through our phone. You was on some sucker shit.
I went through the phone. I'm not mad. I'm curious. Why the fuck you still got this in your phone? Like, why do you need this in your phone?
Saying. Why is this in your phone?
And if she say,
no matter what she tell y'all, it's in there for a reason.
Yeah, but I'm saying as a person,
but if it's 5 years ago, if that shit is in there 5 years ago, we gotta talk about it.
Bitch, you ain't had this phone no 5 years. That means you done transferred this shit from
you
phone to phone.
That bitch from another phone.
Thank you.
You keeping the motherfucking memories alive. So here's what we gonna do. We about to shoot some new videos.
What if it's in our cloud? What if it's in the Google Cloud? You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck where it's at. It could be in the cloud. It could be out of space. Bitch, you better go delete that shit.
I'm gonna make her pay for that in some type of way.
What are you talking? Pay for what?
Yeah, I don't know what
he's talking. Having to see that.
He a tit for tat nigga.
You paid for it by going in the phone, bitch. You was looking.
Y'all was having a good relationship, Cleve. Everything.
Yeah,
y'all engaged.
That's why I say I'm gonna go to my mental maturity. I'm gonna recognize that's something old.
Your mental maturity.
Listen what I'm saying. I know who she is. I know she ain't out here.
Rigidity.
Listen. Not
I know she ain't fucking out. She ain't out here fucking around. So I know this is an old video because I know my girl, right? Let's say we know our girl. She a good girl. This is an old video.
We thought we knew her.
I'm still mad.
Why? Me too.
Listen, this is what you can't do. You can't watch them bitches and then don't say nothing. Just be looking at her fucking side eye and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her pay for it. What is this?
I ain't no don't say nothing. What
is this? What? Huh?
I'm not good at that type of shit. You know how motherfucker could be like, oh, I got this fucking thing. I'm going to sit on it and wait till the right moment. No, bitch, I saw the video today. We talking about it today. You erasing it today and we making a video today.
Told you she got a gag.
That don't erase the old fucking video, Ren.
Come to find out she ain't got
nigga, that do erase the old video. That's you didn't hear me say you're gonna erase the old video. Like that's literally gonna happen.
What if the video he would tan her up? Like I'm talking about tan.
I don't really care about that. Like I know if we engaged, I know you wasn't no virgin and all that. Like I went looking for something and I found it. So now I got to deal with whatever mental pictures I have as a result of that. You know what I'm saying? But that was on my own bitch assness by going through your shit. So I went looking for something. I found what I was looking for. So now how I'm going to deal with it. I'm telling you how I'm going to deal with it. You're going to delete that shit from the cloud and any other thing. Well, first we're going to have a discussion and I need to understand why you felt the need to keep this.
That's all I want.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you real with me, like, because even if it's some real shit that I don't want to hear, I'm gonna have to respect the realness. Like, look, man, sometimes I play with my shit looking at this, you know what I'm saying? Woo.
Right.
All right, cool. I understand. Well, you're gonna delete that shit. We're gonna make some shit, other shit for you to play with your shit with. If you can't do that, then go back to that nigga. Simple.
And you can't do nothing but respect that.
I'm one of them type niggas, dog. I hear some shit, it make me feel some shit, and I react on my emotions, I guess.
So, hey,
I'm breathing like a damn dragon just for the
But
fact
see,
that
I ain't gonna lie.
Can you
The difference.
Can you go?
The difference
Can you
with
go
me.
Can you go back to doing all kind of freaky shit after you done seen?
Yeah.
Motherfucker stand up.
I probably can. Yeah, I probably can.
Yeah, like.
But I'm a type of nigga. I'm about to make you. You owe me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you what?
Oh, you what?
Yeah.
She owed me for I have to saw that shit.
You owe me what that
You didn't
nigga
have to see that. You went searching.
say,
Well,
cuz.
hey, you shouldn't have hit it. You should have hit it. That's how much like cheating on me.
Oh, now I feel him on
That's
that. If
almost
you've
like
been doing
cheating on me.
anything on these videos that I haven't received, yes, you owe me. I didn't know that was on the table. I didn't know that was on the menu.
No, I don't want her to owe me
Well,
for
you ain't
doing some other
you
nigga.
got up your
She owe me for the
creativity.
fact I had to see it.
That's your creativity. That's your mind.
Yeah, that's your fault.
So,
I ain't
so
worried
do you
about
tell
what
I
you
know.
did.
Now
mad
I'm
you
open
brother
to
got
other
it
things.
on
I
her
done seen
phone.
some shit. You got my wheels turning, bitch. We about to do this.
Yeah, but I'm about to say, do you tell her? Do it like you did it to James.
I ain't doing all
Hose
that shit.
off
Fuck
ass
no.
nigga.
Look,
He
now
on
do you
hose
get
off
mad?
shit,
Do you
watching the
get mad?
video.
Do you get mad when you try to do
hose off.
something?
Now I'm
Like,
mad. Fuck
I
that.
ain't with that, bitch. Yeah, you was with it in the video.
Right.
Yeah, I
Huh?
flip out. Anything you tell me you ain't with, and I
No.
saw you do it. Like, yeah, bitch, don't lie to me.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
mad.
I'm gonna booty for you.
I'm
But
mad.
James could do it.
You owe me. You owe me. I know you
Oh,
ain't cheating. You're a
shit.
good girl, but for the fact my eyes saw that shit, you owe me. I'm mad.
Boy, that's one of the worst
I'm
things
like-
you could get is a born again freak, like a broad who used to do all this shit, but now when she with you, she don't do it no more. Oh no, I should have met you 5 years ago,
I
then,
ain't never had
motherfucker.
one
I
of
was
them.
timing all off.
It's something about you. You did like you can't get it. Huh?
Something
Oh,
about you makes me want to be a wholesome woman,
I ain't
missionary
never had
only.
one of them.
That mean you make
Me either.
That mean you make
if I
the coochie
did
dry.
like that, ain't gonna work.
that mean you make the coochie dry. That's all that mean. You got to go at a different angle.
Definitely not a.
That's
Definitely
it.
not a
Just be
issue.
patient.
but-
Look, just be patient. Just be patient.
hey, bro.
If it's
So
in the
that's
middle.
why. And look, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. You know, this is a safe space. You know, I like to be vulnerable and everything. I've done that before. I've gone through a phone before and found exactly what the fuck I was looking for. Now, granted, it was because the motherfucker went through my shit and I felt violated, but never again. Fuck, I'm looking for. If I even have the inkling of thought to go look through your phone,
Yeah,
I don't even be fucking with you.
I just do it just to do it.
Nah, I don't fuck with that because I would hate to be violated in that.
No, I done had motherfucker leave their phone at my house. They gone. Phone ringing off the hook. You know what I did? Turned that bitch face side down. I don't even want to see who's calling you. I don't really. I don't want to have anything in. Nah, I'm good.
Right, because look, it's going on whether I like it or not, or know it or not. So it is what it is until it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in that particular instance, honestly, it wasn't nobody who
Who the
I
fuck you-
felt
who you
any
talking
type
to?
of entitlement to. So
Your
even
mama?
if I would have looked at the phone and it say King Dingaling, I don't have no reason to get mad.
Right.
You know. Oh, speaking of that, I did hear another
I'm
one.
helping.
dog.
I'm
wait.
fucking helping. No
Wait, tell me
male
about this, dog.
Nothing.
Let's say you with a broad, you know what I'm saying? And you know her phone ring, it say daddy on it. You bring up her motherfucking phone, you thinking it's pops, you heard me? Kind of find out, you know, it's her dude. You see what I'm saying? Or her other dude. And the reason I say that because I saw a little comment, motherfucker was like, this bitch had her phone saying dad. So every time the phone ring, I'm running and bringing her the phone for this nigga. You heard me? That's cold, dog. It's a cold game.
It's a dirty world.
Dog.
It's a dirty world.
Spin, baby.
Let me ask you this. Now,
Your
In
daddy on the phone, babe.
Bring it here.
in a situation like that, where we just spoke
Be
of,
quiet. Be quiet.
now if he okay, would you track your old lady?
No. I'm
What you mean tracking?
cutting ties fast. I'm the type of
Like-
nigga, I'm out of there quick.
Like
Especially
track
in
her
this
car?
online dating shit, you get one fast, it's right tomorrow.
You missed
I'm
that
out of there.
combo, hat. me and Cleve been on this internet shit, you hear me? But what you say, would I track her like as far as follow her type of shit?
Yeah. Putting the app on the phone and load jack on the car and
I ain't putting nothing on your motherfucking car. Now I will say this.
check the Instagram and shit,
I done been on a Life 360 app. Like my previous relationship, I was asked to get on. It's like she sent me the link and I didn't accept the link. I think she more so wanted to know, track me than I wanted to track her. I still use it. Like I have a group with my kids and their mom. I never look to see where she at though. Like I'm not about to track you. I feel like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, two things we're gonna have to have is fucking trust and fucking, like if you say you're going somewhere, that's where you at. What the fuck I'm tracking you for? If I don't believe when you leave out the house you're going where you say you're going, I'm not fucking with you.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm a heartbroken type nigga to get his heart broke. You motherfucker make me pissed off. I'm out of there.
He tender dick.
So you've never experienced heartbreak?
No.
Heart never been broken, never cried over a chick, never been in your feelings, none of that.
I don't think so. No.
None of y'all never had y'all heart broke?
Boy,
As a young man.
Don't think so.
That's something either yes or no. If you've cried over a motherfucker.
No, I ain't never cried over nobody. I felt like
I've had heartbreak.
Yeah, I don't think I was. Nigga ain't like what was going on, but I'm fucking was out of there. I ain't fucking last no weeks.
That's
Nigga,
The shit I got a little like down in the dumps behind some shit.
I done been all that before. I done been heartbroken. I done cried. I done been fucking in my feelings about a motherfucker.
Well, let me ask you
but
this.
it don't last long.
But what
that's what I meant. I ain't cried. I was in my feelings. Shit ain't last long though.
What was the crying about? Like it wasn't like you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm upset or angry, I fucking cry.
My dick was too small. He started crying.
It wasn't no shit like that. I don't like nigga. I went through a divorce. That shit was painful, and it was because of my actions. I caused it, so it wasn't like no, like I'm crying over a bitch in the street. Like nigga, I'm crying over the dynamic of my family. Yeah, I built is crumbling, nigga. This shit was fucking distraught. I was fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's some shit you live and you learn, and at the end of the day, my actions really caused this shit. So I was crying over getting fucking caught, nigga. I can't believe this motherfucker caught me. Goddamn.
I got you, man.
The feelings and the fears that you had in that initial time when you was crying and you was fucked up about it. Looking at it on the other side of that incident, did it come to pass, or was it little? You jumped the gun.
Okay, so to be totally transparent about it, like to be honest, my ex-wife, me and her have like a great relationship. She one of my best friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we probably were better off as friends than, in an intimate relationship. But at the time, I was, first of all, when I got married, I don't think nobody get married with the thought of having to do the shit again or it not working. So I was like, damn, like I fucking failed at marriage, nigga. Like, fuck, I fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? So just dealing with all that societal pressure and shit like that, I felt like I was more in my feelings about, and I think I was embarrassed by my actions that, that caused everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm the type of person, like I'm hard on myself, dog. Like I'm my harshest critic. So if you figure out a flaw of mine and you tell me, no matter, even if you tell me in the worst way, it's not gonna really penetrate because I've already come to grips with that. You know what I'm saying? Like so in that instance, I just felt like I failed as a husband. You know what I'm saying? Like I failed and to a certain extent as a father too, because I'm setting an example to my kids, my son, how you supposed to treat a woman, my daughter, how a man is supposed to treat you. So all this shit just was in my mind, and I'm like, man, fuck. And next thing I know, I'm wiping shit away.
I think that's very unfortunate for a young man to have to feel that way about his family when we know the shit ain't gonna even be like that on the other side. You know what I'm saying? That's a tremendous amount of pressure for a young man, knowing what's in your heart and in your head. You know what I'm saying? I think we've been sold that fucking thought of being a failure if something happens in your marriage.
I didn't feel like an overall failure. I didn't feel like a failure in life. I felt like a failure
Fail-
as a husband.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But why should
And that
that
was
be?
one of the titles that I led with. I'm like, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a brother, I'm all this stuff. So it was something that I
Yeah,
actually took
but who
pride in.
taught you? But who taught you how to be a husband?
I didn't
Who
have an
taught you?
example of that. I
What
never got those lessons.
I'm saying is this: that's the on the job training. What I'm saying,
True.
you never had no fucking, unless you was had a long courtship to where y'all inhabited space together and you know what I'm saying, did the husband wife shit before, for 5-10 years.
Well, he
If not,
just said
it'd be like,
he was fucking up, so it was just his fault.
Listen, I'm saying this:
They don't have a
if you fuck
manual
up,
to it.
there's no manual to it, and you learn it on the job. And when you make those decisions, or you make bad decisions, or even make mistakes, why should it have to be the end when you still figuring this thing out? We growing and learning and molding every day.
Because it's another person involved. You don't
Uh-huh.
get to dictate another person's level of tolerance. And even though we don't have a manual, the bare basics of marriage is you're not supposed to fuck anybody else. I didn't need nobody to tell me that, like, to be totally honest. Like, that part I was clear on. Like, when you take these vows, certain shit you're committing to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't live up to my end of the commitment. You see what I'm
So,
saying?
so of all the things in the marriage, the fucking is the most important thing.
No, the trust is the most important thing. I violated our trust. I had to lie to do it. Like you said the lying, it ain't the cheating, it's the lying. That
Yeah,
go hand
it's a
in
lie.
hand. To me, you
Right.
can't cheat and be honest. You just can't do it. If you're honest, you're not cheating. Where you going? I'm going fuck Becky Sue. Okay.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, well, like what the fuck?
Lie.
Like the whole point is I don't want you to know about these extracurricular activities that I'm taking part in. Why? Because I know it's wrong and I feel guilty while I'm doing it.
I'm gonna say
That's my thrill seeking. That's when, yes, I'm a thrill seeker. That's what I was doing. I was fucking seeking thrills.
I don't. Me on the opposite end, chopping it up. I don't never feel that way about failing in a relationship because I always know you got somebody else around the corner. I know that might be a bad thought process, but that keep me from feeling a certain type of way if shit don't fucking pan out like
It's
how
not
my
a bad
parents
thought
pan
process.
out.
I get that because, like I was saying earlier, that's a tremendous amount of pressure.
You
You
got
know what I'm saying?
putting
And
you all into somebody and
some people are held hostage, like serious shit. Some men are held hostage in their houses for shit that they done did years ago.
But
Just
you
like
have, again, you have to allow that to happen. Like, so for instance, let's say I've committed this egregious indiscretion. So I'm gonna give you the leeway. I got it that I'm gonna have to put up with a little shit, have to buy some flowers, this and that, this and that. But at a certain point in time, so this is my thing. Like I said, I was hard on myself. Once I've forgiven myself, once I'm over it, once I've come to grips with my actions, and you haven't at that point, then there is no leeway. There's no tolerance for anything because we were supposed to be moving forward. Yeah, we had a time where I had to do this and do that to earn your trust back and all that, but we passed that now. If you can't treat me
says
as
who?
though this thing didn't happen, then it's not going to work moving forward.
Who says we're past it? You're
Who
past
said
it.
what?
You're past it.
Yeah, I'm past it. So I can't. So once I'm past it, you no longer have that power to hold me hostage.
If you offend me, why do it matter if you over offending me? I'm supposed to, you see what I'm saying? Now that you over offended me, I'm supposed to be on board. That's kind of selfish. You offended
No, that's very selfish. Keep in mind,
I'm
I'm very self-aware. I understand that's a selfish thought process, but that's how I move. Like, I feel guilty, so I accept the extra guilt that you're pouring on top of me. But now I'm over it. I've forgiven myself. It's been enough time. What the fuck you still tripping off? Or if you ain't,
I think men need to stop feeling guilty for that shit.
You should stop feeling guilty for betraying the trust of somebody you love.
If your wife cheated on you, you gonna just say how you. I'll agree with you if you feel the same way in reverse.
We got to have a conversation.
Do you feel the same way in reverse? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I do, because I'm a person.
So if your wife cheat on you, she shouldn't feel guilty?
No, I'm saying, number one, I'm a person. Before I'm a man, I'm a person. Okay. We all have the same motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, opportunity, chance, spirit, and all of this feelings and all of this shit. We all got a fucking right to all of that shit. And I'm saying, in my mind, if I'm thinking, hey, certain things just don't feel right and I gotta explore myself, if the next person is feeling the same way, whether it's my child or my wife, I got to respect that. Does that make any sense? So if she came and she said, well, look, this, that, and the third, or whatever, and I just felt that was something I had to do. Feel how you want to feel about it. You want to talk about it or whatever. Hey, I'm not gonna be mad. I got to take it for what it is. I'm saying people be repressing shit and suppressing.
I respect
shit.
that. I respect
people
that.
Be suppressing shit, and that's how shit really boil over and fuck up. And you know what I'm saying? You have all of these sprees, bitch, skip town to go to Miami, and you know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
I'm forgiving myself.
I got a question real quick before we chop it up. Are we putting too much emphasis on the sexual act for you to say? Hold on. For you to say when you say about your wife, she told you she needed. Are we saying like for a nigga that like you cheated on me, but you express how your old lady said I just needed to do that. Let's talk about it. Are we putting too much on just the sexual act?
It's not just the sexual act though.
I think
it's a lot that go into that.
I think we putting too much on the act as a, you know, specifically what it is.
Disrespect to you.
But there's way more that happens in between that. That's disrespectful. For a woman to want to fuck somebody else, just right off the back, that right there is a fucking indiscretion.
Something going on.
I disagree.
I'm not saying she did anything. I'm saying it's already been in her. It's in her fucking head. It's something that she want to express to do it. Now, whether she take it upon herself to go ahead and actually get it, that's something else. But the whole point of why that's in your head, that's the conversation we need to have.
But that's human. Like, I don't, even if you marry, I think even married people have sexual thoughts or fantasies of other people. It's acting on them that's the indiscretion, not the fucking thought.
I got you, fellas. That was a nice round. You hear me?
Well, say, bro, like I see both of y'all side, and we definitely need to pick this one back up as far as indiscretion. Maybe not even indiscretion in the marriage, but just I guess the thoughts that could lead to the indiscretion. You know what I'm saying? Because we all human, we all see other people we're attracted to, so forth and so on. But we got a level of restraint there when.
You ever had a work wife? You ever had a work wife?
No.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
A lot of men.
I'm not one for titles, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. It wasn't called that, but it was
right.
It was that.
Right. That shit is a real fucking thing.
It is.
And
so
people
do what I'm saying, like to me, the indiscretion part. Like I'm saying as a man, you know, and even now I don't even really do porn or none of that, but I got a lot of shit that I might scroll on Instagram that I might have a thought. It's a 30-second thought while I do. Oh shit, look at that! Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a thought. It's a fleeting thought. What I think is females have the same way. They are sexual creatures just like we are. They get turned on visually just like we do too. When your woman see a fine ass nigga, she might have that thought. Now, if she go and approach that man and act on that thought, that's a problem. If she see that man have that thought and he walk and they both going about their day, I don't see a fucking problem with that.
She better not have that thought.
No, that means she better not tell you that she had that thought.
And then caveman spoke.
If I look at her and she got that thought,
ask your old lady who our celebrity crush is. She gonna say I don't have none. Okay, and then you'd be like, nah, like make her feel comfortable enough to tell you. She know you a caveman, so she don't even feel comfortable to tell you.
I'm finesse with it.
But that's an easy one. You know what I'm saying? Celebrity crush. What about the nigga I'm talking about her work husband. The nigga that's extra cool, the one that walk and y'all go to breakfast together in the morning, and then you know what I'm saying, I'll meet you at 10 for the smoke break, and then I'm talking
y'all
about
cheating.
that.
That's cheating. I don't hear no motherfucking work husband. Because if I come around, it's about to be a public work divorce.
Yeah, I don't play that shit either. I don't even, if you thinking about a nigga, I'm gonna fucking go off on you. Bitch, you think it?
Yeah, that work husband shit, bitch, y'all fucking.
So I get you. So I guess you take my point.
Yeah, but I got you, fellas. You hear me?
Because it don't even have to be a physical thing. I'm saying if a motherfucker got her head, he got head, period. You know what I'm saying? You can be fucking her at night, but she way her, you know what I'm saying? Her shit way on the other side of the town.
Hey, that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna discuss. You hear me? Is the act of violation really in the physicalness of the act, or when the nigga already captured a mind? You know what I'm saying? And on that one, if y'all don't mind, we gonna get out the dope. Hatchback, Rent, Caveman, been good, 300 with a big T on it. It's the Rounds Podcast, and we out the dope.